For joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So for the Celtics, their last game, a loss to Philadelphia. So the Pelicans win the tip. Brown outside. Offline with his three. Here's Peterson. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass. You know, Doris, this is one of those marquee matchups that we've been looking forward to for a while.
These are the dates you circle on the calendar. Two great teams, star power on both sides. This is exactly the kind of matchup that gets you glued to the television set.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Shot clock at 6. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Got a hand on it. They swipe it. One-on-one fast break. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. KD on the wing. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Peterson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here is Daniels. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
First personal foul, second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the middle. Here's Durant. And finished off by KD.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
Fires from the wing. Almost, but it rolls out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Daniels. There's the three. The rebound by KD. Outside Leonard. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Now here's Durant. Takes it out to Leonard from the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
Kawhi Leonard's career three-point percentage might shock people. And I'm telling you, as a defender, I'm not conceding that one. I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Pass to Durant. Spins to Durant. That one falls.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Murray, no good. Knocked away. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Pass to Coulibaly. With the teardrop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this quarter.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Both good from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Peterson. And there's the drive.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Inside. The kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Back to Brown. There's the triple. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And that one is hammered home.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Fires at the elbow. He squares up and sinks it. He has 6.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Celtics.
The free throw good from Leonard.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Pelicans trailed by 5. Brown outside. Pass to Stokes. Wide open look here for Murray. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Coulibaly. Oh, he misses the dunk. Now here's Leonard. He's covered by Brown. Here's KD. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And Brown drops them both. Celtics leading by 6. And here's Henderson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so it's Boston, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. And so it's Boston with it. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. It's Evans on the wing. Carries it from three-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
Henderson left side. Turner with the screen. Kicks it out to Evans. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
How many times have we seen the possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for him.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Launches from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, once upon a time, Kevin Durant said he was tired of being second. Now, some thought he was chasing clout, but he clarified it, saying, I just lost in the finals. It wasn't about, I want to be the best ever. I don't care about that. I want to wake up every day and do what I do. If we win, I know that comes with me being the best that I can be. Kevin?
David, I love the fact he is focused on the process. And thank you for giving us that report.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to Coulibaly. And the Pelicans miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the paint.
Pelicans foul. Coulibaly. First personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. The layup off target. Pelicans trailed by 13. Here's Booker. Just 5 on the clock. From 15 feet away, and the shot is long.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball.
Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Murray with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Coulibaly. And Jones sends it back. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low. And the dunk by Evans.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And it's good for 2.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor, someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Nice D from Porzingis.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here.
Number 16.
On defense, the Pelicans trailing by 17. For three, Henderson. They get it again. Out to Turner. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Turner's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Oh, what a feed by Murray. He's got that pass-first mentality. You always want to play with guys that play that way.
Here's Evans, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Celtics have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And that one falls for Evans. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pelicans trailed by 20. Right wing. Here's Coulibaly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Coulibaly's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Out to Turner from downtown. Booker pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Tries the spin move. No good off the spin.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here are the Pelicans now. It's an 18-point game. Here's Coulibaly. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Coulibaly's got 9 points.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Screen by Porzingis. Inside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. And Porzingis has got great instincts of when to dive and when to fade.
Pass to Stokes. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here he goes. Oh!
Wow.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Evans up top. Free throw line jump shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Stokes. No good with the layup. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Boston Celtics finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They led the game at one point by 20. Moment here now for an injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. He won't be returning to the game, guys, and he may be off the court for a short period of time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Peterson. 9 points in the game so far. Driving inside. Durant wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics. Brown. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Outside Leonard. To the paint. Shot clock at 3. Driving to the basket. Can't get the reverse flush. Now Daniels. There's the pick. For the 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Puts up a deep 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Daniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for the Pelicans, Daniels taking 2 shots.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside, KD. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans. Number 23, Bilal Coulibaly.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans...
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 1st foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Substitution. Number 5. DeJounte Murray.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And it's Boston with another.
Now, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
Over in the corner, Kuminga.
Assisted.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against New Orleans.
Kevin Durant.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Shooting for
The Pelicans have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And the shot goes down. KD's got 18 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
New Orleans.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Brown inside the line. And it's Durant with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for the Celtics. And here's Leonard from 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or a play-in team, might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, D.A. Back to Brown. To the wing right side. Here's Koulibaly. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Koulibaly's got 7 now in this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on Miles Turner's injury. Let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. Right in the heart of the season. This is when injuries start to mount. They're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Brown wide open. He fires. Another one falls for New Orleans.
It's important that Brown get going from here, right? This is a potential star who has to continue to improve his scoring ability.
Steps back. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Murray down low to the left wing. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there. Pass to Koulibaly. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Brown. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Wide open look. Peterson misses. And Jacques Vaughn wants a timeout. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you just ask it for him to drop another triple on you.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Celtics. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 three-pointers that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Daniels. Pass to Kessler. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Turner. And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Henderson into the lane.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it. Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. In the corner, Stokes with it. Back to Brown. Fires it up. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown, and pick and roll play just gets to his spot and scores it.
Evans outside. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Payton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Great positioning on the putback.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Evans feeling it out a bit. On the mark with the 15-footer. Evans has got 19 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Pass to Henderson. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Lets it fly from 18. Clock at 6. Here's Evans. Got it. Good job in the low post. 21 points in the game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans. Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Brown outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Pelicans ball.
Brown outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
How about the up fake from Jaylen Brown? This guy's so convincing with it.
That free throw good from Brown.
2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
On the basket by Jones.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Evans, that's a two-pointer. And it's Boston with another.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Porzingis with the rebound. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. There's the drive. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the inside. Pass to Stokes. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Oh! You got to be kidding. Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
To the middle. Here's Evans. Booker pulls it in. On the wing, Brown. With the drive. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Pass to Evans. Out to Henderson. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Durant.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Evans, good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
41 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his 5th foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 7, Kevin.
Evans outside. Releases. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Daniels. Jacks up a 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
For 3, Durant. And the